Immerse yourself in the profound insights offered by Father Chuck Belmonte as he delves into daily reflections on various gospel passages from the Bible.
How does God govern the world? God's work of conserving the world, the continuation of creation, is carried out according to the same divine plan. This connection between creation and conservation is rooted in God's wisdom, which directs all actions and movements according to what is called eternal law. In light of this, only by observing eternal law can our actions align with our being and lead us to perfection. If we disregard this, it is impossible to find happiness. Eternal law is not merely an intrinsic norm. Along with it, God provides us the strength to fulfill it. Any order present in our actions is contained in and originates from eternal law. Thus, all human laws must derive from eternal law. Eternal law serves as the model for all laws. No law is just if it does not conform to eternal law. Eternal law applies to every action of all creatures. It is a mistake to think that God does not ordain each action and being. Humans can participate in eternal law and discern what is good or bad, but they cannot determine what should be considered good or bad. Revelation teaches that the authority to define good and evil belongs solely to God's wisdom. Humans can understand aspects of eternal law through natural law. These are not merely social customs or conventions, which can, of course, be modified. In general, law is an ordinance of reason for the common good, made by him who has care of the community and promulgated. Natural law and positive civil law are human participations in eternal law, primarily through the human legislator, to cooperate with God. A significant portion of human conflicts arises from a failed interaction between natural law and positive law. Recently, in Davos, the president of Argentina, Milei, explained, "Natural law is the law that ought to govern human beings because it accords with their nature, and it is therefore just in a universal sense. It is a law common to all men because it is intrinsic to their essence, and therefore unchangeable and immutable. By contrast, positive law is the law written by human beings to govern according to their convenience. Thus, when positive law is in harmony with natural law, there will be justice. Otherwise, the law may be legal, but not legitimate. Accordingly, two fundamental rights are recognized: the right to life and the right to liberty. Man is born alive and free, and has the right to preserve these attributes of nature. He also has the right to demand that others respect him in pursuing his own happiness, which is the end towards which every human being tends. Alongside these, we have acquired rights which are neither natural nor inherent to human beings, but are instead earned through merit or obtained as a gift. Thus, from the fundamental right to liberty derives the acquired right to private property, manifested in our ability to freely acquire goods from the fruits of our labor, or to receive assets freely donated or inherited.
I would be delighted to extend an invitation to you once again tomorrow for another insightful reflection on the gospel by Father Belmonte.